Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing my monthly favourites, and I'm sorry it's been 2 weeks without a video, but my first favourite is something I can't show you because I have been to Comic-Con in London. So yeah, I went as Reno from Final Fantasy VII and Advent Children and that whole series of sort of games and films. Oh, sorry. And yeah, it was such a great time, and it is definitely a favourite of mine, and a few of my favourites down there have actually come from there. So yeah, that was awesome. It's always great to hang out with friends and meet friends that I only know from Comic-Con and such. So yeah, a good time was had by all. So on to the actual favourites. There's no particular order really, no rhyme or reason as per usual. So I'm going to start with my favourite of all the favourites that's in here, which I bought at con, which is a jacket. It is an Iwatobi Swim Club jacket from the anime Free. Free isn't actually my favourite anime, but it's up there probably within the top 5, maybe even the top 3. Haha, Free. Yeah, and yeah, I've really wanted this jacket, and I've looked at it online a couple of times and it was more expensive than what I paid for it, so yeah, I thought, yep, I'm going to pick it up. It's actually cozier than it looks, but it's nice to have when you just want like a little light jacket to wear, so yeah, I really like it, and I've stuck a badge on it because I seem to collect badges, so yay. Another thing I got from con, when I can find it, there we go, is a soundtrack. I listen to a lot of soundtrack type music rather than like pop music or whatever, and this is the, where is it? The Kingdom Hearts soundtrack for 1.5 remix and 2.5 remix. So yep, those who don't know, there we go, that's more what Kingdom Hearts looks like than what I was showing you. So yeah, that was really fun to get, and yeah, I really love the soundtrack for Kingdom Hearts. I think it's really fun and upbeat, and the rest of it, like for the more serious moments of the game, is just purely epic really, more than anything else. So yeah, a big 2 thumbs up for Kingdom Hearts as well. Last thing from con, I told you there's no rhyme or reason to this because it is chocolate. It is Hello Panda, which I really love. I've been munching on the matcha green tea flavour more than anything else. The chocolate is very nice, well they're all very nice, and the strawberry's very nice as well, but yeah, so I think you can get a milk filling as well, but I don't like milk, so I gave that one away. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to tucking into more of these, but not too many at once, as I am trying to watch my weight and what I eat and my skin and blah 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 blah. Before I get on to the beauty faves, I've got to talk about this game because I've been playing it almost solidly for 2 weeks, and it is Fire Emblem Fates. I'm currently playing this one, which is Birthright. I do have Conquest ready to play, and I believe there is a third version coming out soon in Britain, or Europe, sorry, which is called Revelations. So I'm looking forward to playing that and finishing this one first of all. I just don't have that much time to just sit and continually play video games through work and everything like that and what I've been doing, so yeah, I believe I'm near the end, but I don't actually know, so yep. On the bus to con, I was reading a book, and I picked this book up because it was recommended by another YouTuber, not personally, it was in their favourites, and I got a lot of funny looks reading this book on a bus or a coach, a very packed coach full of people. I did warn my friends that I was going to be reading this book and that we might get a lot of funny looks. And it is called Letters to My Fanny by Cherry Healey. This book is brilliant. It's a love letter to her body, but basically also talks about, you know, being a woman and, you know, having respect for other women, having respect for your own body, not being so harsh on yourself and such. So yeah, I found it to be a really, really good book, and it's actually, the way it's worded is hilarious. You know, it's not like a lecture or anything of you should like your body, because it's more talking about issues that everybody has, and like, just because you look in the mirror and think you look hideous doesn't mean someone's looking at you thinking you look hideous, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, It's a really good read and it's really fun. So yeah, and it's also really fun to read in public. Probably the strangest of my favourites this month is hand sanitizing gel. I'm someone who really likes to have clean hands. Yeah, so I just find it really handy to have in my bag, especially, no offence to anyone, especially at places like con where everyone's touching everything and occasionally you'll touch something sticky, or when you go to the toilets or something, there's a massive queue to wash your hands and you can't get at the sink, so it's just as easy. Sanitize and go. Okay, I think all the rest are beauty, pretty much. So we'll start with the odd one out from the beauty, which is fragrance. I don't often treat myself to perfume and stuff like that. I mean, I obviously wear perfume, but I usually get it more as a present sort of thing. I don't go out and buy lots of perfume or stuff like that. I mean, I've got plenty to be getting on with as well, that's another thing. And this is Stormflower by Cheryl. This is a very big box for a very little product, but I don't begrudge her that because I love the box and the design, and yeah, I've used quite a bit of it. I haven't just had it for this month, but this is the month I've been really using it. It was full right up, and it's a very obviously floral sort of scent if it's Stormflower. Just going to put a bit on. I don't have any perfume on yet today. Yep, I still love it. It's very floral. But it's not too sweet, if that makes sense, because I'm not a big fan of overly sweet scents. They give me a headache. I do like some of them, but occasionally if there's too much of it, I just get a massive headache, and yeah, it's amazing. I can't stop sniffing it. It's one of those annoying things, like, I don't know if anybody else gets this, but when you put fragrance on, you can't stop sniffing yourself. Could just be me. Probably is just me. Next up is, I went a bit cray at the Body Shop, so yeah, I got something I don't really use, well, I haven't used before, I haven't bought it and don't really use it, which is an eye mask. They actually did, I had a demo of this done. I've not used this yet, but I'm going to. It's my most recent sort of purchase, so you can have it warm or cool. And, you know, you put it on your eyes, basically. That's what an eye mask does, if you couldn't figure that out with it being called eye mask. Oh, I haven't even taken the price off it yet. It's £6. So, yeah. So you do not microwave it, though. So if you want to heat it, you put it in water, I believe. Here's a mask in the refrigerator. Yeah, you put it in water, sorry, I just got sucked into reading it, but always, you know, whether you have it hot or cold, because you can put it in the fridge if you want it cold, put it in for about half an hour, always check it on the back of your hand before just go whack onto your face and, you know, damaging your eyes, which is not something that you want to do. I picked this up in the sale, which is the Virgin Mojito Body Butter. I've been using it quite sparingly as compared to how I use a lot of body butters, and it's so good. It just smells of mojito, really, without the alcohol. That's what Virgin Mojito is. If you don't know, mojito is mint and lime, I believe. I drank a lot of them on holiday, so I should know. Yep, with lime and mint extracts from the Caribbean. I could just read the box. You think I'd learn by now, don't you? But yeah, I never do I? Done. Another set of scents that I really liked from the Body Shop this year is their British Rose collection. I don't know if they're still doing it. I've had this for a little while. And this is just a hand cream because, like I said, I'm obsessed with having clean hands. I also like to have them be really soft because in both of my jobs I use my hands all the time, so I do like to take care of them. So yes, hand cream all the way. I love this one, and I love their hemp hand cream as well. Just have this when I want to change up. Last few bits, we're getting there, guys. I'm nearly done. Is W7 the Cheeky Trio, which is a bronzer, a blusher and a highlighter. I didn't want to do that because I can't read backwards, so yep, that's what it looks like. I've obviously been using it, that's why there's powder all, oh, the lighting, man, that's why there's powder all over the place. So yeah, that's a really fun, neat one to sort of use for like an everyday sort of look. On my eyes, I have been using a lot of bronze. I've recently fallen in love with bronze for my eyes. I think it really brings out my eye colour. You may agree or disagree, that's up to you, but I really like it, and I think it tends to go with anything. Like, besides maybe a bronze dress, I don't know, but I don't wear a lot of bronze clothing anyway. And for that I've been using Technique Bronzing Eyeshadow Palette. Oh God, everything's really reflective today. Yeah, I really love this palette. I haven't really used the silver down in the corner, but I mainly use this one, this one, and this one. So yeah, but I usually use all four all over my eye in different places, not just all four all over my eye, if that makes sense. Although it does kind of do that when you blend it. I don't really know if you can see how I've done it, but yeah, kind of. Yeah. You'll live. It's bronze, it goes on the eye. I like it, that's how it goes. Last thing is again another sort of bronze colour, but it's called Nude Ingenue, and it's just a L'Oreal lipstick. Now this is a bit messy because I've been using it for ages. That's why the thing is messy, and it's just this beautiful nude sort of colour. I really like a nude lip because I usually either go big on the lips or big on the eyes. I don't like doing both together, so if I've got a lot of eye makeup on I will use this, whereas if I've got a big red lip I will just have eyeliner sort of thing. So I don't like it too much, if that makes sense. I don't like to have too much going on the face. That's probably a better way to explain it. So yeah, that was the last thing. Let me know in the comments below what your favourites are for this month, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Please hit like and subscribe. Bye!